In the land of ancient Greece lived a man called Daedalus, an inventor so clever he could tie nature in knots. His hands could conjure wonders, and his mind was a playground of brilliant ideas. News of his genius traveled faster than a hiccup, all the way to King Minos of Crete, who was as rich as a chocolate river, but a little bit grumpy. King Minos, who loved big, fancy things, scooped up Daedalus and his son, Icarus, and brought them to his island. "Build me a palace," boomed the king, "so twisty and turny that once you're inside, you'll need a GPS and a genie to find your way out." Daedalus, with Icarus giggling at his side, got to work. They built a labyrinth so confusing it would make a chameleon blush. But once it was finished, King Minos, being a bit of a sour grape, wouldn't let them leave. Daedalus felt trapped, like a fly in a honey jar. But our clever inventor wasn't one to stay stuck. He watched the seagulls soaring high above, and a spark ignited in his mind. "Aha!" he thought. "If birds can fly, so can we." He gathered feathers, smooth and soft, and melted sweet-smelling wax. With nimble fingers, he crafted 2 pairs of magnificent wings, strong enough to carry them across the sparkling blue sea. "Now, listen close, my little sunbeam," Daedalus warned Icarus. "Don't fly too low, or the ocean will make your wings heavy, and don't fly too high, or the sun will be a fiery dragon and melt your waxy glue." Icarus, excited as a puppy on a walk, promised to obey. They strapped on their wings, felt the wind tickle their faces, and soared into the sky. It was like a dream, flying free as butterflies. But Icarus, feeling as brave as a lion and as light as a feather, forgot his father's words. He swooped higher and higher, giggling with glee, thinking he could touch the fluffy clouds. The sun, however, wasn't a friend that day. It was a giant oven, and its fiery breath began to melt the wax on Icarus's wings. Plop, plop, plop went the feathers, like autumn leaves falling from a tree. Icarus flapped and flapped, but it was no use. Down, down, down he tumbled, a tiny speck against the vast blue, until he splashed into the sea. Here's a little secret for you, though. In our world, the higher you fly, the colder it gets. So how did the sun melt Icarus's waxy wings? That's a mystery hotter than the sun itself. Moral lesson: listen to wise advice, even when you feel like you can conquer the world. Sometimes, too much excitement can melt away good sense.